I get to work late, and already there are 9 tickets in my inbox. Root canal is $150, give or take. Ooh, migraine is $200. Bad day in the markets, $1,000. Kids recitals $125 an hour, no one wants to hear that. Church is $150. Well, not that I get the money. No, the company gets it. What I get is $12 an hour, plus reimbursement for painkillers that don't work, and they love to advertise me. Okay, well, me and the other 600 terminal operators in Building D, Cubicle 4. Don't feel like having a bad day? Oh, let someone else have it for you. That's a line from one of our ads. I feel other people's pain for money. Physical, emotional, you name it. Now, pain is an illusion. I know, and so is time. I know, believe me. The shift manager never stops reminding us. And it doesn't help when you're wincing from the stabbing pain of your 3rd broken leg of the day. You having a bad day? I'll have it for you. Placing our burdens onto other people, providing us with mere temporary relief, can have detrimental consequences on the mental health of whoever we place these burdens onto. Additionally, recent research finds that often minority members and groups fall victim to this mental health poison. The National Library of Medicine on April 4th, 2020 defines interpersonal discrimination as the perceived unfair treatment of someone in social interaction based on their membership in a group, and how it can erode African Americans' mental health and cause irreversible damage. Author Charles Yu delves deeper into the complex dynamics of mental health and the competing nature between shouldering others' pains while still growing from your own. Standard Loneliness Package by Charles Yu. My job's good for me because I didn't do too good in school. It's work-based on some efficiency algorithm, and then sensors in our head assembly unit measures our stress and our sweat to see what we can and can't handle. So I adjust my head assembly unit, take a deep breath, and open up the first ticket of the day. I'm at a funeral. I am feeling someone else's grief. I also detect some guilt, too. There usually is. I hear crying. I am seeing crying faces. Pretty faces. Pretty, crying, white faces. Nice clothes. The body is going into the ground now, and the crying is getting worse. Here it is. That feeling. The one that happens at every funeral. Operators all describe it differently. For me, it's like a weight just pressing right down into my chest. It's not exactly what you would call comfortable, but it's not pain either, more like pressure. I endure a few more minutes, but when the guilt and the grief are almost too much, I'm rushed with another feeling. The one at the end of every funeral, no matter how awful or how hard I'm crying or how much guilt my client has saved it for me to feel it. It seems almost unbelievable, but it's there. It's relief. Sometimes when I get home from work, I'm still shaking for a little bit. So I sit on the couch and I drink a beer and I just let it subside. You know, maybe the problem isn't that I don't have a life. Maybe the problem is that I don't want a life. I go to work, I open tickets, I close tickets, and each day when I get home, my apartment is always empty, but recently, each time, it's just been feeling emptier. I am tired of this substitute life. It's a substitute for itself, in a way, for nothing, for something that never existed in the first place. if that makes sense. Death of a cousin is 500. Siblings are 1250, parents are 2,000 apiece. But people, these people will spend all kinds of money on all sorts of reasons. When I get to work the next day, my first ticket of the morning is a deathbed. They are not common. We require 24 hours advanced booking, and usually the client doesn't know far enough in advance when the loved one's going to go, so we don't see these too often. But this isn't a regular deathbed, it's a pull the plug. They're pulling the plug on Grandpa this morning. I opened the ticket. The room is cold, empty. Oh. I'm holding Grandpa's hand. I cry. He squeezes my hand. One last burst of strength. It hurts. And then his hand goes limp. I cry. I really cry, meaning not just as my client, but I start crying too. Sometimes it happens, I don't know why exactly, maybe because this was someone's grandpa. And he looked like a nice one, like a nice man. Maybe something about the way his arm fell against the guardrail of the hospital bed, or maybe because I could sort of tell. When he was looking at his grandson for the last time, looking in there trying to find him, he didn't find him. He found me instead. He knew what had happened and he didn't even look mad, it just hurt. When I returned to building D, cubicle 4, I am met with 22 tickets. I'm told I'm on overtime today. As usual, absolutely no fucking time to rest, so I start the damn tickets. I'm at a funeral, crying, guilty, grieving. I'm in a dentist chair, anxious, embarrassed. I'm in a queen-size motel bed, humiliated, resentful. I'm losing someone to cancer, heartbroken, angry. I'm quitting my job. Oh, well, this is a popular one. Classic to avoid the awkwardness of quitting their job, so they set an appointment, walk into their boss's office, tell them where they can stick this effing job, and right before the boss starts to reply, the switch kicks in and I get yelled at instead. My teeth throb, my lungs burn, my heart aches, and a bridge taking off at night. I'm at a funeral, I'm at a fucking funeral. 36 tickets today. In 8 hours. It used to be that the job wasn't all pain and suffering. You know, it used to be that we would get the whole thing, not just the part that hurt. So my job could be boring or neutral or even sometimes kind of interesting. I've had my eye on a different job, working at the second-hand shop on the way from work. It's not ideal and I can't afford to make the switch yet, but it's something to work for.